is essentially a wind wave tank that was constructed in 2014, and it's the world's most powerful tank and the only tank to generate Category 5 hurricanes. So what does it mean for Florida? We are at a coastal area where hurricane frequently pays a visit. So in this lab, we can simulate how much, for example, pressure or damage the hurricane can do to our coastlines. You can put models in here to see, oh, how will hurricanes damage our houses? How can we maintain our coastline better and prevent such damage?
Yeah, no, you're right. So that might be pretty cool.
Time series, basically, these are the synchronized time series that we have inside the tank, and they're live shown on the screen, so you can see the.
You want to give it like a Cat 1?
So for the importance of corals and mangroves and natural breakwaters, they're very important to protect our coastline because waves break on them. When the wave break on them, they're typically offshore. This means that these destructive waves already released a large amount of energy offshore before reaching our coastlines. So this actually already helping us prevent coastal inundation and destructions. But if we were to lose them, the result will be very severe.
No, it's taking that energy out. I think that's pretty neat. The Sustain Lab enables us to study the interaction between the atmosphere and the ocean in these extreme conditions that are present in hurricanes. And the reason that's important because hurricanes get their energy from this ocean, like from the form of heat and water vapor that comes off, as well as the friction of the ocean acting on that air slows them down. So the balance of those two things is important for the intensification or not or degradation of a storm. So it's so we can learn about what's the fundamental physics of what's happening at that interface in order to make computer models better. I think that the normal cycles of things where we might have more storms in one year or another because of the atmospheric conditions have just been and longer term cycles like the El Nino, La Nina cycles and things like that. But this year it's just really amplified by the warm water that's out there. And we're seeing water temperatures that are warmer than has ever been recorded and consistently several degrees warmer, several degrees C warmer. And this is really shocking the temperature of the ocean out there right now. We're seeing temperatures that are normally don't see till August or July or August. So it's alarming. And so we have this amplification of this really warm water. Or the really warm water has an amplifying effect on the storms that do develop. And so they're able to get more energy to power them. They're more likely to intensify the warmer the water is. And so it's really a scary time for looking at this coming fall, for sure. We can try to adapt and to sea level rise, but it's way more cost effective if we can try to limit CO2 emissions now and make the problem not get any worse, because the money involved, the expense, the disruption, is orders of magnitude larger if we try to make our communities respond to changes as opposed to preventing the changes from occurring.